We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Jackson Goddard, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
The left fielder, Eddie J.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in now for San Diego, Cole Roederer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Roederer.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another chance. Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is in his tracks now. And that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, and in that last at bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And in steps Manny Machado. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Machado.
1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
8-6 the final score tonight. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Means earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. John Duplantier gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. When he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. At the plate, Eddie James. He went deep in the contest last night.
James.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, nice try. That boy.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Franco over at second. James at first, 1 gone. Runners off for second, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Stepping up now, Royce Lewis, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Runner breaks for third, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box now, Francisco Alvarez. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame.
Alvarez.
The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Machado has it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Weathers.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 25.
Here we go.
Ryan Weathers.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Machado. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at digging in to try it again. Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Comes set. The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in, Keston Hiura. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hiura.
Hey, we're patient up there.
And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in 8.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And they swipe the tag on him in the inning. Digging in, Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 21 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that...
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Arizona scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. John Duplantier notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Levi Kelly, a West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Keston Hiura.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning. And
so stepping in, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Roederer is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Eddie James.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Digging in, Will Benson is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses, throw down. It's there. He's out at third as a part of the double steal, but more importantly, it's a double play. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Horner.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
James is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ramon Ochoa. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on it.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie James. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The San Diego Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Esteban Villa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt.